That's what we're getting. No, where's it gone? 21. That's the one we want. That's the dream. I haven't got there yet. I haven't created that yet. Still trying to create that rocket. I've told you about that. Forget that. You're going to be one of these characteristics. Most of my students are this, mixed user. I've got 1 or 2, literally 1%, which are the warrior. Okay, let me ask more. I've shown you that. Watch out for these people. Honestly, I want to take their business off them. I want them all going on to what I do, because I think every single one of their clients can do it themselves. And I think they have a business which shouldn't exist for that reason, let alone the fact that they underperform simple index trackers, but they still exist. Can you believe it? Retail clients, right? Lots of ways to value growth. These are the things you need to look at. Like I said, just as a summary, or I put it this way. So now you know the depth of what it takes to make it. My first column in the Financial Times, 9/11, 1999, on why I'm selling UK holdings and buying US. More choice. It wasn't because I foresaw anything. More choice. More choice meant I'm more likely to make money. It was as simple as that. I still remember that. Picking it up, my first column, going to the newsagents, picking up the newspaper, seeing name and photo in print. And yeah, I did cry. There you go. That was 2024. Won't happen again. Always assume the upside won't happen again. Always assume the downside will happen again. It's as simple as that. Now, here's another thing. Don't get greedy. That's the long-term average, long-term as in the last 15 years, of simple S&P index tracker. The UK isn't. It's shit. The FTSE All Share is like 1% per annum over the last 30 years or something. It's pretty crap. So that, but look at what you'd have to do to get 20. You're only saving 1.2 years. You might as well to double money. You might as well you double it a bit sooner. You might say, it's not worth it, Alpesh. I'll go for the quiet life and I don't need to double it every 3.8 years. I'll double it in 5. Now, why would I go and do that? Well, because I'm secure. I've got enough. If I do it, so it's not play money, but whatever I've got secured in a vault somewhere, that's safe. It's a bit like that game show. That money's safe. That's locked up. That's all right. Now we're just going to play with this. What do you want to do? It's like that. And obviously with that extra money, I do want to try and do it in 3 years. Why? Because I'm testing my skills to see if I can create the rockets and the portfolios. But I know the odds are in my favor. Average positive return, 32% over a rolling 2-year period on the S&P. So it's the old saying, and again, Warren Buffett, it comes from, the man's a bloody genius. How do you beat, oh God, who's a great tennis player? How do you beat John McEnroe? Okay, somebody, he said, look, it's really simple. You play him at any game except tennis, right? Similar thing for me. How do I do well? Well, I'll pick from here and I'm going to win. I'm not going to bloody pick from the Vietnamese stock exchange or the Chinese just because everybody writes nice little stories to sell their magazines and they're paid by the dollar per word. Don't be daft. We're doing okay. We're doing all right. Okay. If you want to see more reviews, video reviews, there they are. Right. Don't worry about that bit. Beware of these people as well. They've effed up massively already. They've destroyed so many pensions. 50% loss. There you go. Because why? 2022. They can't go into cash because they won't earn money if they go into cash. And they'd rather sell your pension down the toilet than not earn their fees. Simple as that. They won't ever tell you. As you know, I have a program. If you want all this done for you, then we do it. My aim is to float the company. I'm at the London Stock Exchange next week. And I've already spoken to them. I want to get venture capital in and then float the company and challenge St. James's Place. Because I think everybody can, with the data, can do this themselves. And here's the beauty. You put it with your own broker. You have access for life. You don't pay any fees onwards. There's no running subscription costs or anything else. And people go, what? Wait a minute, we've got it for life and we're going to get the data? Yeah. We've got access to you for life? Yeah. And if I die 400 bust, we've got a team, so don't worry, and all the videos and everything I teach you is already recorded, so there's no danger of that. But that's why I created it, because I want to get a whole bunch of people to prove to venture capitalists this works, and to prove at a hopefully a 30 or 40 million valuation, get some investors in, and then float the company. We've already got global clients, but that's the idea behind it, and I want to remove St. James's Place.